your shoes off, huh?
Shoes
You're going
are
full
off.
boo. I
Drinks are hot.
have my sleigh. Look at
Slay what?
sleigh what? It is not. It hasn't. Well, there's snow on the ground right now.
Which
We're
is
in
not
Chicago.
a slay what?
We're about to slay what? We're in February.
I need summertime to come through.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
ready to
what
slay the day.
Yeah, we're slaying the day. Today. This is the first episode of Mindful Mayhem.
Hello. How we feeling?
What the fuck is up, y'all? We are starting this podcast and so excited to get into it, and we're going to introduce ourselves.
My cheeks hurt.
Well, actually, you go ahead. Take the floor. Introduce yourself.
I just heard a being.
What?
You didn't hear that?
You heard what?
Someone's phone just went off. Did you do not disturb?
Did I do not disturb?
Mine's in do not disturb.
I did not. Should I check the cam real quick?
I heard a
Here,
ding.
all right, we're gonna stay on. We're gonna check the. We're gonna check it. 1 second.
Duty calls.
Duty calls. We got filming. Yeah, no, we're still in check. We're still in
All
check,
right, all
guys. Check out the Pink Floyd hoodie.
Snaps
custom,
for it still
custom
being in
edition.
action.
Yes, snaps.
A little ASMR for the people. Okay, well, hey, it's Taylor, but you can call me Tay.
Tay.
I'm the mindfulness in this situation sometimes.
Yeah, mindfulness, mindful mayhem. That's the name of our podcast.
Hey, Mayhem, how you doing?
Hey, mayhem. I'm
Mayhem,
mayhem.
how the fuck you feeling,
We're
baby?
feeling good over here. Yeah, no, we're gonna obviously tell you the science of our amazing name.
Chaos.
But yeah, this is Taylor. I'm Kayla. You know, I go by Kaylor. She's my alter ego.
And
But
I'm
it works
Taylor, so
because
we're
it's
Kaylor.
Taylor and Kayla, which is Kaylor. So we just I don't know. But
My alter
yeah,
ego is Tara.
Tara.
When my hair's straight.
Kayla. Oh wait. Oh, your
I'm just saying,
ego.
like, my alter ego.
Oh, Tara.
Yeah, my friend created her years ago. One time I came in with straight hair and she was like, "You're not yourself. We need to."
Oh yeah. Ah! You guys, I am officially sprouting Taylor for the first time.
Which is crazy.
Not ever.
I think it is.
No way. I can't. It won't loop on your thing. She's
Why
a little
is it
limp.
depressed?
Should we do it the other way? Hold on.
We should bend it.
Let me bend her.
Give her a little.
No plants
zhuzh.
were harmed in the making of this. Okay.
No sprouts were hurt. I'm like an alfalfa.
Oh, alfalfa, you're so cute. What does Darla say? Oh, alfalfa. Okay, wait, and I have my lucky
little clover.
4-leaf clover. Zoom, zoom. She's here. We're gonna.
Wait, it won't
lucky-
clip on. Oh wait, yeah, because I got thick baddies on my head.
The what?
Thick.
Oh yeah. She's a thick
wait.
girl over there.
But
Okay.
yeah, we're here.
We're here. Let's explain Mindful Mayhem and what we're like.
Well, first of all, hi people.
First of all,
We've
hi
been getting
people.
such a great outreach on even doing this project, which is so crazy because we've been like two little girly pops, like, like it's so cool. But Kayla, tell the people what they want to hear.
Yeah. So, like, long story short, Taylor and I have been like in the rave scene for over a decade.
Yeah, scary.
And which is scary. We're both 26, 27 right now. So
Even scarier.
even scarier. We're like creeping up to 30 people,
Stop,
but it's
stop,
like
stop. No.
well, there's such a stigma. It's like we have our groups of friends, which, you know, I'm sure like some of you might be tuning in right now and love the times that we spent, but like a lot of them won't go to festivals anymore.
Yeah.
Feel like they're too old or whatever. But it's like, why are we allowing people
Girls
to be like
just
that? You
wanna
know,
have fun.
we just want to have fun, and that's the music that we like and that we want
Yeah.
to listen to.
It's a shame in a sense that there is this stigma and that it is honestly a lot on your body when you do these activities, because it is like, oh my gosh, the way that the EDM realm has changed my life and the music. I just love her.
Mm-hmm.
And like even going to shows, I'm like, I'd rather do a festival and knock out 5 artists rather than go to one show where I'm like, okay, headliner, go off.
Right.
But it is like friends don't want to come anymore, and it's kind of sad. But
Yeah.
that's why we found each other.
Yeah. I mentioned to our good friend Riley, shout out to Riley, we love her. I mentioned to her, I'm like, we're going to Forest this year, and she's like, oh no, fuck that. Like, you can't do what, or like won't allow her body, you know, to like go through a 4-day camping
But the thing is now, as I've gotten older, like I totally used to be rail rider, like put me in the pit. Like,
oh god, no.
I mean, these are like the beginning stages, like young girl vibes.
I was on the rail for like dat
there was definitely an era.
Yikes.
We're gonna have to bleep out their name because I can't claim that energy on here. First episode.
I don't claim him at all. But
Yeah.
that was like, that's why I'm like, oh god, no. Because there's no way.
But I definitely used to be like a major rail rider and like would be like, hell yeah, front row. Like I met one of my really good friends at the front of a show for no reason. And now I'm like the one carrying the couch pouch, and I will fill that hoe and I will sit in her until the night the sun has set and the creatures are out.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just like those people that we met at Ursa during the golden hour. Like we weren't at the rail, we were like front row.
We were on
the
rail.
But we weren't like riding the rail. I was going to just see the golden hour set. But we met really awesome people. So shout out to y'all.
Then we saw them again in Denver.
Yeah, love you. Cheers.
Okay, speaking of those that shouldn't be named, there was something that happened this week that I've been wanting to tell you about.
What?
Are you a Blunts and Blondes stan, or what's your place in that?
That's so funny. The way that actually the other day in my shuffle, a Blunts and Blondes song came across, and I was like, oh, and I read the comments, and it was like, great song, but bad rep. Spring Awakening 2019. Me and my friend, we got back in the backstage of whatever, and we were smoking a blunt with Subtronics and Blunts and Blondes.
Oh.
And shortly after that was when all the tea was coming out about all of his like youngins.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Well, tea on that is that it's resurfacing right now because supposedly, I mean, I don't want to speak too much on something I'm like not fully versed on necessarily, but apparently the allegations got proven wrong. Apparently. Like, and he's trying to have his comeback moment right now. And so EDM Train is really heavily involved in it, and people are like kind of coming at it because it's like, even though it may be wrong, like the fact that the allegations even surfaced as a whole is like a red flag. So why are we giving a platform to people that even had something like that said about them? So I want your hot take on that. Like, what are your thoughts?
Well, like, what about how people feel about Bass Nectar? It's like at that whole time.
Well, it got proven that he did that.
Well, right. But even people, though, like he did some comeback show. Like my friend, I'm not going to say his name, but he bought tickets and went. And he was like, yeah, whatever, like, whatever what he did, but I still like his music. So it's like it goes to that point. It's like.
It is a shame because there's even been indie artists. Like, I want to say it was. Why am I blanking on the name? It's going to come to me, but. There was like a whole case that came out about, was it Peachtree Rascals? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's not remembering off my head, but more so like in the music realm, like these things happen so often. And one of the artists that I really like in the indie realm was, it happened to them and then they took it to court and it got proven that the girl was just lying to get a check. And it's like, okay, that sucks. Yeah. But also it's like, in the case of like Bass Nectar, like, that happened and there was proof and people still backed it up, and then he still is like, yeah, let's do it again. Yeah, let's ride this wave.
Speaking, do you think that he was still making, a lot of people were like talking about how he was still making music under a different name. Do you think that he was doing that during like his whole break period where he wasn't in?
I think there's a very heavy chance. Like, I mean, I don't know artist perspective on it because like we aren't in that like immediate circle.
You guys, sorry also for like our neighbors upstairs. I can hear the rattling behind it. Sorry if that's annoying in
it's
your
headphones. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
First episode's gonna have flaws.
Sorry guys, your headphones are like crankling. Okay, anyways.
We'll just joke it's ASMR. But yeah, I think that no, no matter what, the thing is, ghost production is real, and like who knows what artists could have been supporting him under wraps and like still allowing him the opportunity to produce, even though like there's obviously a really, really bad name, and like you would lose so much respect if it was taught that you, or like if it became public knowledge that X artist was using him as like a ghost producer, like immediately like certain people would be like, oh, I stan, but then majority would be like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it would suck if it would be like a good artist that you actually like too.
Yeah. I mean, Blunts and Blondes, he's like, his real name's Mike, which is my dad's name.
That's my dad's name.
Wait, how did we not know this?
I don't know.
We have the same middle name though, right?
Marie.
Yeah, Marie.
Oh my God, Marie's and Mike.
Marie's and Mike's. Shout out Mike. Anyways, but so his name's Mike, but whatever. So if he actually, now was this proven that there's no?
I don't know. I honestly didn't really fully deep dive on it because there's been like a lot of hate coming from it where I was like, let me not even overread it because I don't need to start advocating for something that's not my realm. But it seems that it was proven wrong. Like he went out on an interview and said that like it was proven that they were false accusations. But a lot of people are like, why are you still supporting him? Like accusations are not like he was still, someone said that he did that. And I feel like a lot of the time,
sucks.
Yeah, like, and for a lot of women, like girls say stuff, and even if it is true, like there's ways to prove it's not. So it's hard to like pick a side.
You know, that's the thing, right? It not even to that extent of what the allegation was, but in general, it's like when you are accused, and it is an accusation, and you know how frustrating that is to be accused of something that you really, really, honestly did not do. And if he really genuinely did not do it, the frustration behind that, but also his whole career burned around him.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And, you know, but you have to, you know, also at the end of the day, he's a person. And in real life, if you accuse someone that didn't do something and come around, you know, if I were to accuse you of something and you really didn't do it and you proved that to me, like, is that to say that I can't be your friend ever again?
Well, and it's to say, like, do they not deserve the second chance? Like, even it, like, if it is proven wrong, like, then they just kind of got treated terribly for no reason. But it's, like, so hard, especially once there's so many fans involved and like just so many people, like the whole EDM community seemed to be hopping on this post where it was like there's like too many voices, like it's gonna be split no matter what anyone says. Like even if there's full printed facts, I don't think his career would ever get back to where it was because he was like kind of on the up and up when all this happened. He was on the up and up.
Yeah,
which
I was
sucks.
a big fan for a second.
And he's young, isn't he? Like our age?
Yeah, like a year or two older.
That sucks.
No, actually our age. Yeah, I would say exactly our age.
Yeah, I think he's like 26. Yeah, that sucks to like work so hard for something and then lose it at such a young age, especially with music. I feel like there's such a passion that's held with being a musician and like creating sounds that people enjoy.
Well, how do you feel about the people, like, for example, that are going to the Bass Nectar shows or like that do go to Blunts and Blondes shows? Like, what about the people? Because people are going to come at each other saying like, oh, well, you support that. Well, then you support that subject, you know? So it's like, how do you think that you feel about people that still listen to the music?
I feel like it's hard because music, like, it's just such a magic, and like the words in certain songs really get people through so many hardships, like not necessarily the artist, but their music can sometimes like really influence someone's life. And I mean, Bass Nectar, for example, how many people did we know that had like Bass Nectar tattoos? Like he like altered their whole existence in the sense that they like marked him on their body forever. So it's like when it comes to like the music aspect, there is a part of me that feels a bit biased because like I love music, and if an artist I really liked had something like that happen, I'm gonna be honest, I personally probably wouldn't go just because I am more of an advocate for people having that voice, and if they experience a trauma to that extent, then I don't think the one that initiated those issues should be given like a celebration or like success when they've wronged the world. But I also am like a very big believer in like music can change people's lives. So it's like conflicting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How would you do it?
Well, even going into like to go a little off subject, but same thing, but like rap music, like the whole Drake and Kendrick thing, and like, you know, like if you go into all music in general, music has storylines behind it, and people call people out and whatever, and you're not like taking everything to heart. It's like when Kendrick came out with the diss track to Drake, I'm like, whoa, Drake, what? Drake did who?
I'm like,
what?
Drake, how you
what?
feeling?
But like, I'm not gonna listen to fucking Do Not Disturb or like some Hotline Bling. You already know. No,
Passion fruit hits.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
So it's like, but you know, so it's the same thing. If it makes you happy and you enjoy listening to that artist, like regardless of who they are now, if it's something that you personally connect with or have trauma behind or just goes against your morals and values as a whole, then I feel like it's just situational, to each their own, you know.
I'm the same, like to each their own.
So yeah, but I don't know, because there's like certain artists, I mean, even
Hold on, you have an eyelash that I keep looking at.
should I make a wish?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you ASMR right now with my wish. Let me see. Ooh.
Oh, it's still there.
Oh, it's still there.
You gotta blow harder.
Or your hand's just sticky.
Palms sweaty.
Palms
Knees
sweaty.
spaghetti. Bar.
Spaghetti.
Arms heavy.
Wait, isn't that literally
That's
an
Eminem.
Eminem verse? We are switching up the mix.
We're
How do you guys
really
like our
going-
blank set that we have?
But give it time. Some things need to marinate.
Yeah. We have a lot of ideas for this. We're just
We have a whole ass vibe that you're going to be like, holy shit, as the weeks progress, we're going to have you grow with us, which I think is going to be a cool part of the
Yeah.
process.
Wait, actually,
Idea.
what if no, what if it literally just transitioned to like the entire set?
Wait, that would be so sick, but unfortunately that's
Sorry.
not the case.
Didn't happen.
False.
Did not happen. that
But
way.
for future, yeah, we're going to have you grow with us, and we're two girls that have a lot of ideas, and it's hard to pick just one because the aesthetics are aestheticing everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's the dude. Even Taylor just got a new place recently, and her place, like her and her roommate, really set it up well. Like,
Yeah.
maybe we can insert some little like nice photos to show the people. Or if you follow Taylor already, or if you don't, go.
Yeah,
but
we do post it on
she
our
posts
story.
a little bit of it.
Maybe, who knows, we'll be crazy and we'll film an episode in the apartment.
Yeah.
Just for the vibes.
But that's the hard part, is like setting up. Dude, you walk into my apartment and it's like 4 different vibes. You're like, what?
It's even clean
Like,
girl meets disco baddie meets.
I'm like minimalist,
Boss bitch.
modern day mom, stay at home mom with like boho, like
It's cute though. You have a good vibe.
Y2K.
It's very clean. Like it's like the beige, the nudes, like grays, like very like light. Where my apartment's naturally very dark because we don't have like much direct sunlight. We have big windows floor to ceiling, but it's not facing the sun at all. And so we have just photos and pictures and color everywhere, which brings it all together.
Mm-hmm.
And we like have really cool like tone lights to set the mood.
What would you call that?
Our aesthetic.
Yeah.
2 girls and a vibe.
Like all that gets so complicated when it's like
I have
that's
no
Y2K.
clue what our aesthetic
it's like
is.
that's so chic. That's so
Ours is
whatever.
so like I would say
minimalist.
industrial meets color.
Industrial meets rainbow.
No, not even rainbow. Like it's like music and color. Because we have like music everywhere and like vinyls hanging and then just like really cool lights that make the vibe just different. But we have cement ceilings, which is where, and like exposed piping, which is where the industrial side comes in. It's a vibe. We'll insert a photo for everyone that's watching to see.
Yeah. There was an apartment that I fell in love with when I was apartment hunting that had like a big industrial, like silver, whatever.
That's
in the
what I
middle.
have. The piping, yeah.
And I loved it. And it had like all, it kind of honestly looked like in here, like
cute.
in our studio, but it had, you know, open kitchen, whatever, very open. Like this would be the kitchen. Like literally the island would be in the middle of these two beams.
Obviously not when I get like a house, but for any apartment I get, I do love like the clean aesthetic with like a cement ceiling. I think it looks so fucking cool. But in here, you guys are gonna see the evolution, the ideas. We're getting photos printed, and it's gonna be so colorful and pretty and vibes.
Yeah, nice little art wall or something. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. No, it's not. It's not gonna be it. I just randomly just look. All right. So, let's talk festivals, man. It's February. It's March soon.
I know. I'm trying to get my festival body in right.
Like it's almost the season. What's the first one? That's in March. The first one's in March, right? We have to fact check this, guys. Hold on. We're gonna grab Taylor's iPad.
Okay, 1 second. Please
All right,
hold.
Hold on. I'm gonna hold her mic and her Sprout. She's running off cam.
Oh shit, my Sprout came off.
Yeah, it's on your thing. I kept it on. I hooked it on her headphone here.
I feel like is it Ultra? Ultra Miami?
I feel like Ultra is at end of March. Hold on, we have to name your Sprout here. You guys want to name him in the if you're listening in your car right now, just don't name him. But if you're watching online, name him in the comments here.
Or if you're listening, you can leave a comment on our Instagram when you're done driving.
Head over to the IG, yeah.
Or I think there's a way to leave a comment on like Spotify, so we'll leave a box.
All right, we're looking up the first festival. I feel like it might be, or maybe not, because then it's.
Oh wait, I made this. I wrote this down.
Yeah, we have a chart. Pull up the chart.
Wait, oh my god. What?
How do you feel about the Beyond Wonderland lineup?
Wait, where is it?
Where's what? In their marketing?
Oh, you moved it completely?
It's in this community Bible, I believe.
No, you remember we moved it to the side. Didn't you put it right there?
No, hold on.
You put it somewhere? Bitch.
Oh, over there.
Oh, okay.
We found it. We found it.
I don't think I did any for March on here yet.
While Taylor's looking for this, I feel like the festivals that I definitely would want to go to. Well, I'm going to Electric Forest. We're both going to Electric Forest. This will be
It is Ultra
Miami, right?
Well, that's like the first big EDM one that I've been knowing about, and it's the last weekend of March.
Yeah.
If there's another one beforehand, please let us know,
let us
because
know.
we'd love to maybe send
it.
Send it.
Send it. Yeah, Ultra Miami would be cool. I feel like Ultra in general has been on a bucket list. EDC is still on the bucket list, but I'm going to do that next year, 26. I have to go at least once. I feel like everyone needs to go at least once.
I like really wanted to go for a long time, but the thing is, I just feel like now where I'm at in life, there's way too many motherfuckers at that festival. Too many bodies.
You need to experience it still once.
Fine, I'll go.
Just experience it once under the electric sky. Come on.
I will go, because I honestly have seen people walking in for the first time ever, and they're like, whoa, and I want to have the whoa factor.
Imagine flying in on a helicopter.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
What?
Yeah, flying in. Some people, there's an option, which actually one of our friends did it. A couple of our friends have done it. Flown in on you get flown. It's an experience, part of a package that you get flown in on a helicopter to the festival, so you don't have to like go through all the lines and stuff.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Let's clown that out.
Yeah. Anybody that has experienced that,
please let us know. And also, do you recommend, because I heard, here's some EDC drama, is that people that have bought VIP tickets have had like GA hop the fence and stuff and like take away from their experience. So I've always been told buy VIP, like you're not going to have a good time without it. But then if people in GA are just taking advantage of it anyway, like I need to know how people feel about that, because that would piss me off.
Yeah. I mean, in general, if you're paying for an experience and people are maneuvering their way, yeah, it's going to make you
like
mad.
Hopping fences and being in there.
But are we going to not, we can't short ourselves. We were hopping fences and going into festivals, and we're shorthanding people.
I've never hopped a fence.
You've never hopped a fence. You've never snuck into summer camp. I'm like, come on.
I snuck in, but I didn't hop a fence. Someone brought me a wristband and I slid theirs on and then I went in.
It's still the same thing.
People
are paying to be there. It's still the same thing. This is no, and I'm not yelling at you. I'm just giving the people.
Stop yelling at me.
No, stop yelling. Cross marketing. Check it out. Season 2 out now. No, I'm kidding.
All in the bag.
But that's the thing. Like I have devil's advocate on my shoulder. I am all for hopping the fucking fence. I am on that shit.
At a certain age. At a certain age.
But time and place, either way, VIP or not, people are paying for the experience. It's gonna make you mad. But I am on for the other side too. If don't finesse a finesser. If you're gonna want to do it and you can do it and you get away with it, then go for it. I think know.
Given that I've only done it one time and I didn't like take away from someone's experience. Like I snuck a wristband and then I was in GA with all the normies and the vibes and like the people that were just vibing out. Where if someone's paying like $800, $900 and I'm paying $300 and I'm hopping that, I think that's where it's like, okay, what the hell? Because some people like weren't able to get their full experience that they did pay for, where I'm like, okay, sneaking into a festival, like I don't advocate for it because it's a bad vibe for the companies that are producing these festivals, but as someone that may have done it
allegedly,
I do think that like vibe out, but don't take away from someone's like hard-earned money that they put into this experience. Like go stand in GA, get into the festival some way somehow if you need to. But
what's the point? You're already buying a ticket, and then what, to get the potentiality of getting kicked out? There's your $300 down the drain. Now you have a poster on the front freaking walkway of the gate entrance, like
do not
let this guy in the rest of the days.
Oh, speaking of, this is like a great thing to table on not getting in, because Kayla and I actually are victims and survivors of EZoo. And I just think it's a funny story to share because it's so like, I can't believe that we experienced that.
I love that. So first of all, let's just give the people the whole story. One day, okay, this was before Grizz announced his hiatus.
Well,
literally before he announced his hiatus.
Right,
did not know, okay? My birthday, I'm lucky to have a summer birthday on Labor Day weekend and whatever. So I'm like, at the time, we were all having jolly times in our lives, and we were just girls. And
we were like making money,
spending it, whatever. So I look online one day and I'm planning our Vegas trip. I'm like, we're going to Vegas for my birthday, you know? Boom. I see a notification on Instagram and I'm like, oh shit.
4 Grizz sets.
Oh, like, no, I didn't even see that. Oh. This is what I didn't see, you guys. I straight up see this lineup and I'm like, oh, okay, like for sure 3 Grizz sets. That's all I saw.
Well, that's all that was announced at first.
That's all that was, like, yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, I bought 3 tickets to EZoo without like even notifying my friends.
No, and the tea is that I was in bed, literally ticket in cart already, like, who the fuck's gonna come with me?
Yeah.
And then we discussed and we're like, oh wait, you bought a ticket? Wait, I bought a ticket.
I literally called Taylor and I was like, listen,
we're going.
I just bought 3 tickets. We're going. That's what we're doing instead. And then after the fact, I go back after I bought the tickets and I'm on my hype and I'm like, now we're going to go look at the full schedule now.
And then we booked a hotel. We got everything situated before even like really discussing the activities of the event.
But when I actually looked at the lineup, it was the ZZ back-to-back Grizz. I was like, oh, so yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to New York. I'm not going to Vegas. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm going to the other coast, respectfully.
Oh, so I'm going to be over there. Yeah. So, yeah, that was the story of EZoo. And then, yeah, we get there. Go ahead.
We get there, and we're just girls in the city, the Big Apple. And it was so fun because Abby came with us, and we were just literally 3 girls with a dream in a new city. And
Ruby came.
Yeah, Ruby came, which was super
By
fun
herself,
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, little Rubes. And it was like the three big sisters and the little lad. That was when the start of the naming the Sprouts really took off too, and throwing the ball. But yeah, we get there, we're vibing out, and they canceled the first day because, you know, the stages weren't built. Which we were like, someone talk to marketing. Like, why the fuck are they posting what to expect? Here's a preview AI generated of what the stage is going to be. Dude, not there. Like, we're just like, okay, for sure.
Well, they overshot. Was it overshot?
It was overshot because it had just been like bought by someone else that year. So like, I think it was like a wishful
by the
thought,
Mirage owners.
Yeah. But it was crazy because then they canceled the first day, but little did they expect we still had fun because we had the Grizz after party, which was like one of the best after parties I've ever been to in my entire life. Like holy lasers, holy vibes, holy prob cause jumping on stage, like vibe.
If you were at the New York after party day one,
you get it. And yeah, that was a vibe. And so we were just like, whatever, we still get to see him. Like we missed the golden hour, but like we'll still see him. And then day 2 happens and we're still having a great time. Like we got there, we didn't have our ferry passes because they didn't come in the mail. And so we're like, whatever, we'll figure it out. Like we'll just play like dumb. Like we have the tickets on our phone. Who gives a fuck if we get the actual wristband? Dude, that line, holy shit. Will Call had my name nowhere written on it. We were like, fuck that shit, we're not going. And then later learned how people were waiting in it for 8 hours.
We had originally bus passes.
No, we had the ferry passes. It's just they never came in the mail. And so they said, oh, go to Will Call and get your ferry passes. Otherwise, you can't ride the ferry back and forth. And we were like, we're going to play dumb. Like, we're going to just be like, ha, 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 oh, my God. Like,
what are you talking about?
I have it on my phone. What do you mean I need a wristband? Like, I can show you I bought it.
Yeah.
And so we did that.
We did finesse the ferry. I forget about that. Yeah. Sorry, guys, again. We are in Chicago. I don't know if we said that or not. We are in the city of Chicago right now.
Yeah, we are in a different big city in the world, but we love it here. It's just a little loud.
It's a little loud.
But, yeah, so we said, fuck the ferry wristband, we're gonna just play dumb. And then we later learned that people were waiting in the will call line literally the entire duration of the festival, like never got their wristband because they weren't open Friday for people to get their tickets. So it was like 2 days worth. Craziness.
And I feel bad for all of the people that really did not have the best experience because
well, then Sunday happened. That's where I got on the topic of not getting into things and like storming the gates, because then they had too many people because they kept being like, oh, you didn't get in this day, come in this day. Oh, wait, you couldn't get in Saturday, everybody come Sunday. And then we got there early. We were vibing out. We were like, we're going. We're in New York. We paid for this festival. We're sending it. We get there and all of a sudden, I think it was like, I don't even know when.
We were like there for at least an hour. No, we were there for like an hour or two. And then they were like, they're not letting anybody in anymore. And we
people
were like,
stormed the gates.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We were like, okay. Wow.
Like, this is happening. Like, third strike and you're out. And it was crazy because then we'd get home. Every night we'd get home and all of us would get on TikTok and like Instagram and see videos of the chaos. And we're like, are we living in a parallel dimension? Like, why is this not?
We didn't even see any of it. We didn't see anybody running. We didn't see anybody, like, nothing. Nobody hurt.
The only thing we saw was the beginning of the will call line. And we were just like, yeah, no, like, we're not doing that. Like, we're not doing it. And it wasn't even before it got to being at the ferry, like, down 3 blocks. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, and then we got to see Grizz. We got to see Zed's Dead back-to-back Grizz. Like, our musical like
that
minds.
Monkey back-to-back Boogie T set was really good too. That lives so. There's one
rent
song
free
that I cannot fucking find that lives rent free in my goddamn head, and I don't know what it is.
I mean, maybe we could play like a baby clip, and maybe someone knows it and can.
We'll post it to the IG.
No, we'll add it here and we'll play it over. Silence for the song.
Silence for the song. If we don't post it,
Silence
Moment
for
of
the-
silence for the
silence
video
for
that
whatever.
wasn't posted. But I don't even think because I Shazammed it, I literally sent it to people that
But who
would
knows?
know
People
it.
know like underground IDs. The rave realm is like a very
No.
crazy place.
Yeah, I know
Like,
someone has to know it. I have faith in you guys.
maybe Mr. Boogie will get in here and
Yeah.
enter the chat.
Please get in there and let me know. Please. Because that shit is so good. It's so good.
Speaking of cool festival stage productions, Dom Dalla last week, or maybe this week, who knows, probably 2 weeks ago by the time this is posted, he did this like golf tournament in Australia, I think, with like Liv, and he made a giant golf ball as his stage.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Like it's like a massive golf ball and he's just in the middle of it.
That's kind of cool.
It was actually sick. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, I kind of on a whim did this. But
Dom Dalla is so attractive. He's such an attractive man.
T,
Yeah, T, give me it.
tell me why he's like 6'5".
Dom Dalla 6'5".
And like John Summit is like 6'4".
No way.
I don't know
He
why.
doesn't
I thought
look
they
that
were
tall.
short kings.
No, he does not look. I wouldn't. No, John Summit. He looks like a 6-footer, not 6'4".
Dom Dalla's taller than John Summit.
No way.
Swear
okay,
on my life.
wow. Well, his points just went up. Sometimes though, I get confused with
Hold on, I'm showing her the ball.
Here, screen record this so we can put it on there. Oh, cute.
Not a big ass ball.
I like that he cut it out. That's so adorable, though.
It is cool. And it's like a big golf tournament. Like,
Yeah.
it fits.
That is cool.
But, yeah, they're tall kings. And you know who else? No shade. No shade. I don't mind a short king. We love short kings. They're a vibe. They're nice. They've got the energy.
Mm-hmm.
The fire.
They bring more confidence than a regular
Yeah.
person.
And I
sometimes.
thought that Cranked Out was a
a
short
regular
king.
person. Sorry. What? Sorry. My verbs.
I thought that Cranked Out was short.
Verbs, my words.
What are you
guys-
What are you
I'm
saying?
literally just stupid.
We're
Okay.
just talking.
Sorry.
But I thought Cranked That. The third time it just doesn't hit. But I found out that he's like really tall too. And you know who is on like more average size scale?
Uh-huh.
Tape B.
Oh, I'm right. He's short.
only like 5'8", 5'9". Sir, if you see this, I'm not. I don't know your height.
So is Josh from Levity is shorter than me. Shorter than
Oh,
we are.
yeah.
And then who else is short? Freaking
Dude, the Dom Dalla
Skrillex.
thing though threw me for a loop. Like I was like, what do you mean he's 6'4"? I'm sitting here thinking like that man's got to be like, I don't know, like 5'10", 5'9". Granted, still tall.
Yeah.
Like I knew he was tall, but I didn't think he was like almost halfway through 6 feet.
Yeah. You know who the tallest DJ is?
Shorty Shack. Well, big Shorty Shack.
Big Diesel.
The Diesel.
He's dead. I thought
One time I
I
touched
for a
his
loop.
hand. We went like this.
Wait, they're doing a
All
festival.
Stars. He's done it. Yeah, All Stars. It's Shaq's All Stars.
No, but there's another thing that's going on. Or maybe I'm tripping and it is that.
Shaq's
I feel
All
like
Stars.
I saw something
All
else,
Star
though.
Weekend is what it's called. He's done it, I think, like 2 or 3 years now.
I have to double check. I'll fact check myself and see if that was the same thing or not. But yeah, there's a couple different things going on.
I love that artists are doing their own festivals. I mean, even Slander, like they're doing that like Starlight Festival thing for a weekend. I think that's what it's called, but it's Star something. And I think it's really cool that artists that have been in the realm for a while, I mean, Shaq is still on the newer scale, I'd say, but it's Shaq.
It's
like
been
he
years,
can
though.
do what he wants to do, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it the stamp of approval every time.
He's simply doing it for fun, I feel like. I mean, what?
Well, and it's cool that Will Ferrell's son is a DJ.
Will Ferrell's son is a DJ?
Yeah, he's like in college and he made this song and he ended up like playing it for his dad, and they put it in a movie because they needed like an action song, and that's kind of where he blew up in like the music realm. Granted, he obviously had his dad to like help with that, but yeah, Will Ferrell's son, he makes some really good music. And that's, I think, how Will Ferrell got into like that whole thing he did with Swedish House Mafia. Like I think that's how that realm connected.
I love that man. Will Ferrell's like he's one of my
He's the
favorite
goat.
actors. Yeah, In my top 10. In my top 10.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an icon. He's a legend.
Yeah.
And he is the moment.
Yeah, cheers to that. All right. Should we get out of here?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like talking. But yeah, I guess we'll leave.
We'll get out of here.
Save some stuff for you guys to hear about next time.
Well, we won't give everybody all of us too quickly, guys.
But all of me does love all of you.
Gotta edge you a little bit.
Edging.
We love edging. People need to know more about edging. Do you know what kind of edging I'm talking about?
I'm confused. I said
no. Sorry. I did.
We're gonna have to elaborate on the type of edging next time.
We'll leave that for your magic. If you need to know it, just look it up. There's all sorts of types of edging and edges and things
This is
and
not how I
corners that are
expected
being cut. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that was a great time. Thank you guys so much for fucking joining. We will see you on the next one, hopefully with a set. Maybe
No, we
not.
have a set. We're just growing together. Come episode 2, we'll have another little bit. This is our prop for number 1. Episode 1 has a couch and a pillow.
Wait, we have a stool over here that is holding my water.
We're gonna grow together. So right now you're getting the couch and the pillow. Next time maybe we'll have a picture behind us. Who knows?
Yeah. All right.
Thanks
Thank you
for
guys. Make sure you guys hit
listening.
the follow button and turn on your post notifications so you can hear episode 2.
And so you can hear us again and again and again and again and again and again. Bye from Mindful Mayhem.
See you.